Vous français? Do you like it hot? No? Oh, oui, oui, mademoiselle. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing my second job here. Hello, YouTuber, and all those who happen to watch. Alright, so looking at my screen here, making sure I had the list up, because, if I don't have the list up, I won't be mentioning any names here for this special occasion that I'm going to be doing this for my channel more often. I'm going to revive it how I used to do it on my old channel. Now, people think it's cliche and old, to shout people out. Then, quite frankly, you miss the point of word of mouth. And should probably get your evaluation check when it comes to helping friends out as well as your fellow friends that have channels. So, either way, let's get this but you see this is the thing, you got West Coast Customs and you got I Make Rants. They got their juices. Well, I got the next step up, man. I got G2, man. You got G1, I got G2. No, kidding. Alright. Now some of these YouTubers are a couple I've stumbled upon over some time, and they're sort of a random assortment. They're not, not necessarily connected. A couple of them are. But either way, these people are some of the YouTubers I've seen that have really improved themselves in quality and presentation as well as just being really good YouTubers. I mean, granted, there's so many others out there that I probably ain't gonna be able to name off this list, and this list is 6 people long. So again, it's not gonna be quite as big, but for all my my re-embellished YouTube channel, I at least want to those people who have already subscribed to me to check out these people additionally, support them as well. So, alright. The first person I'd like to shout out is the Damo Monster. Now, this guy works on mods. He does a lot of mod tutorials, teaches you how to solder LEDs, central parts, region mods, you name it. This guy is sort of like the New Zealand version of Luke Morris 1, which everyone, quite frankly, does know. If you do not know Luke Morris 1, then obviously that Herbert syndrome that everyone has been getting around lately, seasons change and all that, and nah, kidding aside, he's basically, I consider him almost like the, again, UK equivalent, not the UK, the New Zealand I can't talk today, forgive me. But I consider this guy to be sort of a New Zealand, there we go, I got it this time. I got it this time. Counterpart to Luke Morris One, and a lot of others out there like MM12 Bird. These guys, have really good capabilities with soldering pens. I mean, again, there's so many people out there that you could probably name, but for me, I try to keep it simple for now. So again, check out this guy. He's just so far he has 69 subscribers, and I hope to at least see him get 100 at least, boosted up by now. Because I think this guy deserves like thousands and thousands because the way he offers his professional services, I think that's fantastic. It's like he's a male stripper, but he's not doing any oral loving or anal loving. He's doing straight up review, like not reviews, straight up connections and soldering and licking the circuit points and everything. He just does all this stuff and he flicks switches and you're like, but either way, I've been watching a lot of his videos, and quite frankly, I still myself need to study and work on, soldering myself. 'Cause I need to solder myself to this chair because I'm developing the hermit syndrome I need to cure pretty soon. But either way, we're gonna break in the next gentleman, which of course introduced the Damo monster guy gentleman to me, and his name is Cyanide Breath Mints. And a very attractive woman just PM me on this messenger. But alright. Sorry, ADHD man syndrome. So, cyanide breath mints. Another fellow from New Zealand. He is a very, very, very fluid collector of Mega Drive games, and he knows his stuff about shmups, and he has a nice collection so far. A very organized collection of a lot of SNES shmups, Genesis shmups, or sorry, Mega Drive shmups, and just all these games you look at and envy sometimes when I watch some of his videos he gets these new games. I'm like, damn, that's a good game, because I recognize the games right off the bat, and I'm like, oh, and he busts out these complete copies, really sharp looking copies. He had the Mega Drive copy of Stridar. which the cover art for that looks pristine. Like it's like the Japanese, like they did a rush job for the Americans, and gave everyone else sort of the Brazilian style hand job, just. But either way, it's just a really big marvel to watch this guy, how passionate he is about most of his collection, and it's really rare to see a true collector sit there and be really passionate about, you know, collecting something genuine that really interests him. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers on here who can do that very well, just like the next gentleman that's coming up here. And it's just really cool to see someone with such a big heart as well for being so darn. You should have seen how he was like a child that got his brand new toy when he got those new Famicom, yeah, those Famicom slash was it 50 hertz to 60 hertz converters for his console, for his SNES consoles, which I was looking at the modding job, the mod job that the Domo monster did for him, and it was just really a badass mod. It was like it was really professionally done, so it's really pristine stuff. These guys' usernames will be down in the comments down below, so click the more on the little tab there and click these people to check them out. If they interest you, subscribe to them as always. So the next gentleman here is Ian Wilson, 1978. Now this guy, I've known him for a little while, a little bit while being, quite a while, and he's such a very, very open and very robust guy. He's a sensitive, awesome dude when it comes to Mega Drive collecting. He has consolidated recently, I believe, with his most of his collection, and again, he's been doing a lot of, a lot of things for the community, as well as, basically just being that good contributor like everyone else is. And it's just really fantastic as well seeing most of this stuff that he can bring up in a conversation. Like he just really is a great guy. Him and was it Supadine88, we're good friends as well, and it's just really cool to hear these guys share their opinions, their thoughts, and their ideals with me all the time. And when I do butt lips with butt lips, that makes any sense? Butt lips with Saturday Night Breath we were like chat on the videos and everything. These guys, it's really awesome to contribute and share and discuss things with these everybody here on this list. The next guy is actually somebody I don't think a lot of people have known about. I mean, there's a few people who do follow my channel who know me personally, like Jamin RBS and Viper, my brother, know somewhat of. I mean, uh, West Jamin RBS knows this man a little bit more than me, and I do know Sly Dog Studios, which is the next gentleman here. This guy is just really he's a hardcore tip man. Like he knows his his NES games like the back of his hand gameplay wise. Like you can watch him like do his NES tips he does. It's similar to what Kanuki was doing with his as well with the he was helping you with the tips and everything. Um with this guy, I call him the granddaddy of like he sort of revived how you looked at those VHS tapes or NES VHS tapes, and it's just when you watch it, it's just like you actually learn something additional about the games as well, the ploys, all the cool little tips about these games. He gives it to you so that way it doesn't ruin the game for you, but it gives you enough of an edge to reevaluate the game and execute it the way you want to present yourself in the game. Like for example, he is a hardcore Karnov fan like myself, and a lot of people already look at Karnoff once, go, okay, this is boring, and walked off. He to this date, he is still looking up Karnoff secrets all over the damn game. And there's so many Karnoff secrets in that game. And it's just a really big marvel to watch this guy do tips as well. It's just like in his playthroughs. I mean, either way, his channel is just, a hidden gem as well. Like, definitely check him out. To me, he's the big revival of the NES reviewer slash NES player that I've seen in a while. Like, shoot, I used to watch this guy back a couple years back with his YouTube channel, and he was extremely popular as well. And he's such he's a great musician as well. He's just such a marvelous guy to like watch him play his games because he just knows them so well, and it's really cool to watch. The next gentleman here is a buddy of mine who lives like a little further away from me locally, and that's Obi Jeff. I'm sorry, Kenobi Obi Jeff. Yeah, I got tongue tied there. Kenobi Obi Jeff. Now, this guy is as you already guessed by his username, he's a hardcore Star Wars fan slash Halo fan. He's part of a clan currently, And he's such a very nice guy. He's very bubbly, has a good sense of humor, and makes pretty badass PC piped lightsabers that I watched him make a couple of. He also made some Halo was it papercraft costumes, which before he was offering to help me make one, and I thought it was pretty cool that he can go out on a limb for you, and that's how cool he is. And either way, he's such a sweet guy, really awesome. Definitely check him out as well. The last person, which again, I said this list is going to be random, and I'm probably going to do this every now and again more often, so that way, I can, all these people that, have given me something back in the past, I'm going to try to give them back so much more in the future with, trying to help them out their channel, themselves, like, just trying to be more of a better person for myself as well to help everyone out. So the next person is the Devil Burning, and this is marking off the last guy for now. Now, if you didn't get mentioned in this video, don't feel upset, don't feel hurt that I didn't mention you guys. I'm doing you know, I'm going from my old The Real Agrabah channel and bouncing off back and forth, grabbing the names that I remember and I know and people I talk to and just running back and forth and, insinuating, helping and get the point. So the Devil Burning, he is a laser disc, not laser disc, more of a digital disc collector, as I would call him. He's pretty much completing his collection of the Sega CD set, the entire United States collection I've seen, and I was watching his shelf grow and grow and grow every time I see his videos. I'm like, God damn, that man's crazy. And on top of that, this guy can actually mix pretty well. Like some of his mixes he introduces into his videos as part of his, his transitions through some of his intros, his outros, his in-betweens, durings. He does such a nice blend of media content that it's just really a marvelous person. So, I'm sorry. The PM was just made me trying to like answer him because they're asking me something. But either way, sorry if this video is a little bit unprofessional, a little, off the wall ADHD mode, answering comments and all that. I'm sort of bouncing off between doing reviews and everything for my website, the daily game. I just almost said the total gamer, didn't I? Me and my wife having that curse today. The dailygamepad.com. So if you guys want to check me out, please do so on that website too, because I am doing written reviews on that. And eventually I'll be uploading, video content for the games I review, therefore after. But either way, definitely check out these 6 individuals. They're really fantastic. And as always, I'll be putting up more videos very, very soon. So, boobs up. See you later. That made no sense.